What is the saddest death in anime? Are you really gonna make me relive this? Oh, you bastard. Oh, come on, man. Boys, we did it. We hit 20,000 subscribers. That literally doesn't even make sense in my mind. This was my goal for 2021, and we hit it 2 months early. What the fuck is life? I'm absolutely overwhelmed. Like, usually I don't like sort of freak out by any sort of milestone, any sort of like thing that happens number wise. But genuinely, when I saw it take over to 20,000, it was like, I got so giddy, bro. I couldn't go to sleep for like 5 hours after that point, and it was like 1 AM. I sort of messed up my sleeping schedule doing that. But I just want to thank you guys so much. I think we've already gained like another 400 subs, and it's only been like 2 days. What are you guys doing? I love you guys, man. This is insane. I'm so excited just to keep putting out more content. 20K is only the start. Last milestone, we hit it on 10K on my birthday back in April, and now just before 1 year anniversary of this channel, we're at 20K. And most of that's only happened in the last like 3 months. So to celebrate, we're doing a Q&A. I've wanted to do a Q&A for so long, but I felt like I needed to save it for a milestone. So I asked you guys questions on the community tab and on Twitter. I really don't promote my Twitter ever, but it's down in the description if you want to follow. I just post random shit like how bad the Eternals movie is. It is terrible. Do not watch it. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this, but I'll say it 1,000 times. I can't thank you guys enough. Like 20K is only the beginning. And next year, we're going to aim for 50K. It sounds impossible in my mind, but I think we can do it. Right, we'll start off with Twitter first. From my boy Nico. Congrats, man. Thank you, dude. I'm not going to go through everybody who congratulates. I just really appreciate everybody. There's so many guys that have asked questions and congratulated besides that. Just thank you guys so much. What or who inspired you to start a YouTube channel? And will you or have you decided to make a Discord server? It'd be super interesting. So we previously did have a Discord server ages ago, and I couldn't keep up with it, and it just got really out of hand, and they just decided to delete it. But we now, boys, have created a Discord server. It's in the early stages. Some of you guys would have seen a little sneak peek to it. Some of you guys might have joined it. So I'm gonna put that in the description, in the pinned comment, place where, you know, we can all just chat shit, just talk about anime and stuff like that. I want to be as active as I can be in there. Anytime like I'm editing, or anytime I got free time, want to hop into like one of the voice calls and chat with you guys, or yeah, just random shit. I think it'd be fun to interact with you guys as much as I can. Plus it'd be a great place to notify everybody on when we stream on Twitch or when YouTube videos go up, because those notifications for those platforms kind of suck. So it'd also be a great place for that. So yeah, link to the description. Early stages, it's not exactly gonna be decent or good, but it's there. We made the names, the ranks from Passione, from Golden Wind, and bro, it looks sick. Although I named myself Diavolo because I didn't want to put myself as the boss, because I feel like that would be weird. What or who inspired you to do a YouTube channel? So I think this is my 3rd or 4th channel. I started back in Black Ops 3 technically, when you just like upload videos like from your console, just little clips and stuff like that. I think my first genuine channel was Destiny 1. I made content on that game. I love that game, man. I wish Destiny 2 was as good, but it just doesn't have the same feeling. It's not as good. But I made content on that game for ages with my boy Soul. I remember making videos with him. I still have videos on that channel, I think unlisted, when I made you delete your character, Soul. I will still hold you to that to this day, and I'm proud of it. Also, I looked so much skinnier back then. Like, it kind of hurts my soul. I know I just eat pizzas nowadays, but goddamn. That game was so fun. And then I took a break, quote unquote, for about 2 or 3 years. And then I started a channel back in COVID, when that roughly first started, like somewhere in 2020. Did some anime games and stuff like that. The reason I started that channel in general was because of Soul, and I saw him making anime games, making videos on anime games and stuff, and I thought it would be fun because I had never played any, and it made me get my drive back for content. I tried that for a while. I was having fun with it, but it wasn't like a complete passion, I would say. And then randomly, you know, around November last year, or beginning of December, somewhere around that, I'd like found anime reaction channels, and it just seemed really cool to make content around like anime episodes and anything to do with anime. And that all came from people like Rough Senpai, Alonzi, That's the Bruh, Ivory, Afro, Aishinobi. I'm probably forgetting a bunch of people. All those guys made me realize that you can make videos on anime and be like really entertaining, and it just was really inspiring. Those are my biggest interactions. If any of you guys ever see this randomly somehow, I just really want to thank you guys. Whether you realize it or not, you helped me out a fuck ton. Even having the confidence to make content like this, and I'm sure that a lot of other people like me that you guys have inspired. So keep up the dope content, bro. Shit's sick. Got my boy Teddy Slump, who is your biggest inspiration when starting content? Same thing as last question. There might be a bunch of double ups, but yo, I appreciate the question. You're fucking killing it on YouTube, man. God damn, I love to see it. Keep up the good work, bro. But yeah, now like 50K or something? Crazy. Love to see it. But thank you, man. Pervy Sage asks, what's your favorite movie of all time? It used to be like Back to the Future from when I was a kid, but I don't really watch movies nowadays. I think it would probably have to be one of the Marvel movies, maybe. They're like the only ones I go see. Either Thor Ragnarok or Spider-Man. Either one of those two. Guardians of the Galaxy also. Oh, the boy Nathan. Will you ever play Jojo Eyes of Heaven after JoJolion? Do we like read that or something? Yeah, like any sort of Jojo games, I'm not gonna play if they have spoilers in it, which kind of sucks, but I do have some ideas for Jojo games and mods and stuff like that for the gaming channel, which I'll get to eventually. But yeah, if there's no spoilers or anything, I'd be down to play any Jojo games. And up, is that how I say it? Congrats to also been waiting for your Demon Slayer reaction. Oh yeah, I know about that. I'd say wait a couple more days if you want to release after the next episode. So that even if there's a cliffhanger. True. So Demon Slayer reactions, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to release it. I am still doing Demon Slayer, by the way. I still want to do it week to week. If I'm honest, I'm just doing so many episodes of JoJo's and One Piece that it's not necessarily overwhelming. Like I'm just enjoying focusing on them. So I'm not going to force any like Demon Slayer videos or any other videos entirely unless I really want to. So I'm planning probably Demon Slayer either end of this week or sometime this week. If not, it'll just be next week. And there'll be, you know, probably a few days in a row where there's like just an episode of Demon Slayer. So it might be like 3 days in a row you'll get Demon Slayer videos, which I'm still excited for this, by the way. I really want to see where this goes. And it's not a bad thing if I get to binge a bunch of Demon Slayer videos in a row. It sounds sick. I might put them in one video. Let me know if you want to see all the Demon Slayer videos in one video. Man, is that a fucking tongue twister? I'm not on Patreon, but can you please tell me what episode of One Piece you're at? Cause I like barely started. I'm on episode 16. And have a great day. Oh, thank you, man. So One Piece on Patreon is on episode 1991 today, and our tier 3 plus, which is a tier for whenever I record something, it just goes up straight away, is on episode 97, because I'm skipping the 2 filler episodes with 98, 99, and then 102, I think. So yeah, that's where One Piece is at. As always, Patreon, link down below. Yeah, One Piece is ages ahead, and it's getting so good. I'm not going to spoil too much of how the reactions are, but I love Chopper. That's all I'm going to say. And Ace is dope. Benji boy, what is your stand ability? I have no idea, to be honest. I don't think we ever decided at any point. He just does what he does. If you guys want to come up with something, let me know. I think we had a bunch of ideas at one point, but nothing ever came to fruition. Nothing ever stuck particularly too well with a character in stand. But the name of it we did decide on, which was Under Pressure. Who are your top 3 favorite JoJo characters of all time? Oh, that's some hard-hitting questions. Also, congrats on 20K. I've been watching JoJo reactions since part 3. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh God, now I have to think. Okay. Joestar has to be one. Kira definitely has to be another one. This is very tough, you know. This is actually too hard. And there's like Koichi, Rohan, like all the characters from part 5. Okay. At this stage, because you've put me on the spot, I think I'll have to say Bruno. Subject to change. Can you tell me your stream schedule? We don't have one currently because of my job situation, and we're not sure exactly what roster I'm going to be on. About 4 to like 6 times a week we're going to be streaming. So make sure to go follow our Twitch down below. Going to be streaming some anime reactions. Yeah, man, it's going to be some hype stuff. I'm going to try to do as much as possible because I love the interaction that I get for you guys. Our main series, like One Piece and JoJo's, will be recorded offline to keep those Patreon exclusive. Our side series for Patreon, we're going to do in there. Like, we're doing Jujutsu Kaisen right now. So make sure to go follow that. Oh, from the boy Head, bro. What's up, man? Thank you. If you were to have your own anime, what would it be about? And congrats to you. Thank you so much, man. If I had my own anime, what would it be about? I think it would be some sort of battle shonen and anything to do with a sort of ranking system and like tournament art is like my favorite thing when it comes to anime. So if I had those 2 things included, definitely be that. And then at some point they would get hit by Truck-kun and then they just get isekai to just start it all over again. Fuck, I don't know. I'm not too creative, but thank you. This is the best I got. Part 3 and 4 tier list for people in stands. Yes. After I finish Golden Wind, I'm doing a bunch of like random JoJo's videos because I love JoJo's. Got to keep up the JoJo content, especially for everybody on Patreon. After Golden Wind's finished, we're not ending JoJo's, bro. We still got Stone Ocean next month, which is fucking hype, bro. I am so excited for that. So, and the boys on Patreon, yo, you guys are going to see everything uncut. It's going to be sick. I'm going to be doing all the random JoJo videos, all the tier lists and everything. So yes, that will definitely come. Hey, Jay, now that you've had time to digest who is best girl in ReZero and what are your favorite episodes, scenes, characters in general. Definitely still Ram. Nobody can beat Ram. If you don't say Ram, you fucking crazy. So she's best girl. What are your favorite episodes? Season 2, episode 11, where the whole Roswell thing happened with the stabbing through. That was just threw me out of whack, and I love that. Episode 7, I think, from season 1 was insane. Anything like the later episodes of the season were just the best. Characters in general, Ram, they were great. Amelia definitely improved a hell of a lot, or, you know, her character got fleshed out in season 2. Puck, my boy Puck. Super is great. Is there any like non-main characters which stand out a lot to me? Roswell's super interesting. Betty is Beatrice, and same with Ikidona and the witches and stuff like that. But I don't feel as attached to them as the other ones. Like, any later episodes in those seasons are insane. Ranu Singh. If I mess up anybody's names, I'm sorry. I'm already terrible at them. You guys know from Twitch. I'm the worst. Will you start adding Twitch chat in your reaction videos? If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to do it. There are a few series that we do on Twitch. Like currently we're doing Jujutsu Kaisen. So if you guys want me to add in Twitch chat, I'm down for that. I just usually turn it off, that's all. Sweet. I don't know if this is because you live in a place with hella sun or not, but I've got eczema and I was wondering if you got it too. I've never seen any creators who have it like me. It's probably just because you're in New Zealand, but I thought I'd ask. Yeah, I have, I'd say pretty bad eczema. It's gotten worse the past like 6 months. Before then, it really wasn't like a thing. It just was like really bad when I was a kid. Didn't have to worry it since then, and then past like 6 months, it's been really bad. Yeah, I have eczema and asthma. I'm on steroids at the moment for my eczema. I actually need to get more. I'm almost out of them. Steroid cream. I'm not yoked. Well, I am yoked. No roasting me. Real Inferno, hi Fax. What's up, man? Can you tell me what made you start a reaction channel and do you enjoy doing it? Yeah, just a bunch of creators that I saw inspired me to do this. Yeah, as always, a big thanks to them. You probably won't realize it when you're creating content, but it generally does inspire people. And do I enjoy doing it? Oh my God, bro, I fucking love this shit. I've never been so passionate about something in my life. Like straight up. It is the one thing that I like truly enjoy. Like my job, I literally just went into, like after I got out of high school. And I've just done it ever since, more or less. So I've never had a single thing until this happened. And now if this continues to do well, you guys literally could make this my job, which is the craziest fucking thing to say. But yeah, I fucking love it, man. There's no way in hell am I ever gonna quit this. Lord Tello, what's your favorite stand ability so far? Bro, you guys are asking hard-hitting questions. They seem to like ramp up with each part, the depth of every single stand. Don't know if it's necessarily my favorite, but the episode I'm up to currently, like it seems to be the most intense. Chocolata, is that how you say his name? With his mold ability that can just mass murder an insane amount of people is ridiculous. Or Risotto, because the assassination on that, everything just ties in perfectly for his character and works out so well. One of those two, I think. My Hero Academia Fanatic 2005. Okay, that's a long name. Favorite One Piece character so far? Ooh, either Zoro or Chopper. Not sure which one. It kind of switches between those two. Probably Zoro, but like I've recently just finished the Chopper arc and he got introduced. He's fucking adorable, man. I love him. Kata, congratulations on 20K. Thank you. So I got one single question. How does it feel to be a JoJo fan? Pretty good, man. Feels great with Stone Ocean coming out in December. How do we still not have the release date? We know it comes out in December on Netflix. Is it specifically coming out on December the 1st? Like what exact regions are locked out of Stone Ocean? Because in New Zealand, there is still not Golden Wind on there and apparently it's on other Netflix. So like, do I need a VPN just to fucking watch Stone Ocean? I'm a bit triggered about it. How, with a month left, do we not have more information? Like Netflix, get your fucking shit together. I know it's still far, but will you read JoJo Part 7 after Part 6 anime? Potentially, it kind of depends on how it does on the YouTube side of it. I know for Rough Senpai, like the videos didn't do as well for when he was reading Part 6 manga. So it really depends if it's worth it. I would enjoy doing that for like more JoJo's content, but the amount of time that I put into it versus how it does on YouTube doesn't correlate, then yeah, I wouldn't do it. So it really depends. What would be the name of your pirate crew? Why did I say crew so weird? I got nothing. I'll just go Pashone. I got nothing, dude. Thank you for the question though, man. What are some of your favorite things except anime? Films, bands, video games, cartoons, books? If anything, I would say just like YouTube videos, to be honest. Like any sort of like content. I don't really watch movies or anything like that too often. Video games, none of them particularly stick with me. I really only enjoyed video games unless I'm making content out of it. I think for some reason, whenever I'm making content, I feel more invested in things. Like watching anime on my own versus making content on anime is completely different. Yeah, that's probably about it. Or endlessly scrolling on TikTok and wasting my time. That also happens. Cartoons, I really love the DC animated universe and the animated films and series and stuff like that, which I was thinking of watching. Was this like Batman Halloween themed movie? Oh, I've got to watch it. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, probably DC Anime Universe is probably one of the other things that I go back to every now and again. I'm like, fuck, I love this. What do you do as your job? I am currently work at a supermarket and I'm a produce manager, which is like, you know, you get your fruit and shit, your vegetables and stuff like that. And then they manage the department that handles all that stuff. So like how much stock comes in, the team and how the days functions and stuff like that. But if you watch this far, little secret between you and me, I'm gonna go part-time in my job as soon as they find a position for me. But I'm gonna ask my boss and I'm gonna let my boss know in a couple of days about going part-time, which is literally all thanks to you guys on YouTube, but mainly Patreon because YouTube doesn't pay shit. Yeah, Patreon, you guys are literally the only reason why I can do part-time. So then I'll be able to have extra time to focus on content. It's like, as long as we maintain, you know, roughly over 150 to 200 patrons the end of every month, and I'll be able to sustain being part-time. But yeah, we're gonna try this and just fucking take the leap, dude. Yeah, thank you guys so much for that. So my job will change. I will let you guys know what my new thing is. It'll probably just be the same thing in the supermarket, just a different role, I guess. Won't be management anymore. I have been in that job or management in the supermarket chain for so long. There have been so many things which I hate about the company, just things they do wrong, where they handle situations, the support with levels of staff. They just do not deal with fucking conflict at all. I could go on for a while, they're just not good, but I'm glad I'm gonna hopefully be out of management. That responsibility doesn't fall on me anymore. They expect you to do way too much. And now I can be like, fuck you, which will be fun. Can I send some Jojo fan art of you in Jojo style? Yo, 100%. You wanna be that kind to me? Bro, Jesus, you're overwhelming as hell. Yo, I appreciate that. There is a thing in our Discord now for art, so if you want to post it in there, otherwise my email's always open. But yeah, man, like if you ever wanted to for some reason, I would take that. You're way too kind. Thank you. What anime world would you like to live in? Probably none of them, or none of the ones that I've like recently watched, because I feel like I would die no matter what the situation. Maybe some sort of isekai where you can respawn, just so, because then it would be like some fantasy thing, as long as you can't die. If any world where I can't die, I'm down for that. So if it happens and I get isekai, you know, boys, as long as it's in the fantasy world, we good. What is your favorite part of Jojo? At this stage, part 5. And I didn't think things could top part 4, like anything could. Part 5, oh, it's so good. It is so good. We read to part 3 and 4, but very, very fast. Yep, definitely. That'll be in the random Jojo videos that I record this month. So those will be on Patreon this month, and then they'll come out on YouTube probably in December, sometime there, just so we can keep up as much Jojo's content as possible. And especially with the Stone Ocean hype, I think it'd be great. What do you think of Golden Wind so far? Without spoiling too much, because I do want to probably make a video on my thoughts of it, or a tier list, or just some form of that, reviewing the part. Characters are amazing. I love the theme of it, the whole mob thing, and then going up in the ranks in that. I loved doing some critiques on that because I think it should have been a lot more of us going up the ranks and stuff like that, instead of just being introduced to it and then thrown out because of the boss. But I love it. There's no like slow part, it's just constant stuff happening, which I love. Who is your favorite Jojo so far? Probably Joseph, I think. Susas Among Us. What the fuck? Very important question. Can you remember me, please? I'm one of the OGs. I remember when this channel had 500 subs. No. I don't mean that in a bad way, but I usually remember a lot of the people that subbed from the early stages, just because I remember people that were commenting a bunch on the videos and stuff like that. People that commented a lot, I usually remember. It's not a bad thing in a way. It's just, there are so many comments we get on each video now. There's just more people now, so it's more overwhelming. There's 20,000 of you guys, so it's a bigger number. But I appreciate you for being here since that long. Thank you for sticking around. What's the worst anime you have watched? I got no idea, to be honest, man. If I don't like an anime, I usually drop it very quickly. So there's probably a bunch that I've seen that I've just dropped. I'm not sure. Recently, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. I usually like shows where there's an OP main character, and it's usually just a fun series just to relax to, but I mean, it just wasn't good. Straight up. I think I got through all of it. I think I watched the whole season, but it's just, nah, it wasn't it, man. It wasn't it. Did you complete college? If you did, what major? No, I didn't even go to college. I dropped out of high school, I guess. Would you consider it that? In New Zealand, I think we have like an extra year compared to other countries. Like we have a year 13 and most countries only go up to like year 12, I think. That's just the year thing, just disregard it. That's just what it's called. So technically I dropped out, but technically you didn't have to do the last year. So, but I never went into a college or a university. I just went and just worked. That's all I did. Just worked the same job and then went up the ranks, quote unquote. What is your favorite anime? It is Attack on Titan. And I hope that One Piece will beat it. And I'm very hopeful for that. I know Attack on Titan is coming to end next year. I'm super excited for that. But I am loving One Piece so much. And if it only gets better and better and better and better and better, I can imagine, dude, it's gonna potentially be up there and might take over Attack on Titan. In your opinion, what is the most overrated anime? Ooh, I got a controversial one for this. The Devil is a Part-Timer. I did finish it. I think it's good, but I don't think it's like a fucking classic or insane like everybody says it is. It just wasn't that engaging. It didn't keep me hooked the entire time. So I think it's decent. I'd be hyped up to see the second season whenever that comes out. Apparently it is coming out eventually. But yeah, it didn't keep me hooked the entire time. Or I enjoyed Dragon Ball Super, but it just wasn't the most insane thing ever. And I wanted so much more. Like, why did they always just fucking cut off Vegeta and never let him have his moment? It's literally, no matter what the situation, just defaults to Goku. And that annoys me so much, man. Like, no other character can be the savior. What is your cat's name and how old is he? His name is Milo and he is, I think, about 3 years old. Marshall, are you still engaged? Do you want to hurt my soul or something here, dude? No, I'm not, unfortunately. Just didn't work out. That was just fucking funny, to be honest. What is life? 42. Yeah, that's about all I got. Oh, and a slightly more civilized question. What is your real name? It's Ben. I've said it a few times, but it's not really like out there. I prefer Fax or Faxityy or whatever. But yeah, my real name is Ben. What is your top 5 most beloved reaction of anime or like videos I've made? Ooh, that's actually a good one. And what is your future reactions for new anime? We'll go with future reactions because I know that one. I'm gonna have to look back on videos for the first part. So our next series after, Jojo's Golden Wind is done, because we're gonna cover Stone Ocean, but that's only, 4 episodes a month. It will be, as decided on Patreon, Jujutsu Kaisen. Then gonna be doing Fullmetal Brotherhood, Slime, Vinland Saga, and there's some other animes, but they all get decided on Patreon for what anime we start next. The only thing I won't do is cover animes that do not do well on YouTube. So if it doesn't do well on YouTube, I'm not going to cover it unless I have an absurd amount of time for some reason. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is the next one coming up. I am loving it at the moment. We're on like episode 7. God, I sim for Gojo and Sukuna. They're amazing. For reaction, I think Attack on Titan, when we first made those, I think most of them are taken down on the channel, so you probably can't watch them, which sucks. I got so many copyrights with that. Or any sort of recent videos that are coming out. Like, I'm just loving what we're doing at the moment. Like, One Piece is so addicting. I love it. The JoJo's is so good. I love it. The thing with content is I'm not doing any series that I do not enjoy. Like, if I don't enjoy a show, if I start a show and don't enjoy it, like, it'll be dropped. If I don't enjoy something, it'll be dropped. I'm not going to force myself to do a single cent of content. If we start Fullmetal Brotherhood or like Konosuba or these other series and I do not like it, you will never see it. Do you plan on doing content outside of anime and anime games? You mentioned you would like to do this full time, so I'm curious to know what else you have in store, especially stream wise. That's a great question. Thank you, man. Content outside of anime, not currently. I don't plan on doing anything outside of that. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. And like, I think once I'm full time with this, then I might add some stuff in or do random side content, but I'm just loving sort of anime reactions, random anime related videos, and random videos in general. Yeah, I think I'd feel more comfortable with doing other sort of odd content that intrigues me once we're full time. That might happen when we get, I think once we get 400 patrons, then I can be full time, which sounds like annoying that I have to rely on you guys for outside of YouTube, but that's literally the only way because YouTube doesn't pay like anything. So that's why Patreon is like super far ahead. I'm trying to offer you guys as much like value for going over there as I can. Be about 400 patrons, and then we can do this like full time. And for stream wise, literally just I want to do reactions and stuff like that on stream, and then gaming content for the gaming channel is literally just sort of a side thing. So if I have extra time, then that will also just be streamed on Twitch. And then we'll just do that. Just upload it to the channel. I have 2 questions. What's your name and what's your top 5 favorite anime? I is Ben. That sounded weird. Top 5. So we go. That's actually too hard. I was so confident with that for a second. So Attack on Titan, Haikyuu, Naruto. Oh, you motherfucker, this is hard as hell. God damn it, why? I'm not gonna put either JoJo's or One Piece in there until I finish JoJo's, or One Piece like literally just overtakes everything and that's all I ever want to watch. Death Note has to be in there. And Your Lie in April. God, that is a great show. The dub is really good as well, surprisingly. That's my top 5 at this stage. Might change. Do I believe in gravity? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna move on. I am so confused. We keep going with YouTube channel. Please don't quit. I will never quit. This is like one of my, like the only passion I have in life currently. As sad as that sounds, like it's literally like all I want to do, like all day, every day, just this. So yeah, definitely not. We're doing this until we be full-time. As I said, next year, we're gonna get 50K. We're gonna be full-time. We're gonna do everything. Next year's gonna be the year. Can you do the opening endings of Gundam 00? Those are good music and animation despite it being a decade old. I mean, I might do it at some point, but I don't plan on it currently. I have some opening endings which I will upload eventually, but that's not part of them. So yeah, maybe. I do at some point want to go through an insane amount of opening and endings and just like start uploading them and have like 100 on the channel. What kind of microphone are you using? I'm also doing reactions, but I need a better mic. Much love. Hey, thank you, man. Currently using a Shure SM7B, which is a microphone that needs like phantom power, and it's an XLR mic. There's probably way more than you would ever need. I'd recommend getting a Wave 3. The Elgato Wave 3 will be way more than what you'll ever need. USB mic sounds great. There is software for it so you can EQ your mic, and like currently software EQ on my mic, which I just put in OBS plus a Go XLR, but like you can fine tune everything so it sounds great. And the Wave 3 is probably the best USB microphone out there. It's better than the HyperX Quadcast, Snowball, everything. I'd recommend that 100%. If you really want to go up to XLR, like maybe the Electro Voice RE20 is pretty good. Just do your research if you want to upgrade past a Wave 3, but Wave 3 will be way more than enough and it will sound great and it's worth it. If I hadn't bought this like 6 years ago or something like that, I would be on a Wave. I'd be using Wave 3, 100%. Would you consider playing JoJo Heritage for the future? Yeah, 100%. If there's no spoilers on stuff, I would love to do a bunch of JoJo games and any sort of JoJo content for gaming because I feel like that would be so fun. Yeah, if no spoilers, 100%. Are you ever going to watch Cowboy Bebop, one of the best anime ever? I do need to at some point. I don't know if I would react to it because it, you know, it wouldn't do well on YouTube and stuff like that. But I do need to watch it, especially with this like Netflix adaptation coming out at some point. Like I want to see how that would stack up compared to the original and it being like the OG. So it must be good. Could you react to Grand Blue Dreaming and GTO later, please? I mean, I don't even know what that is. So no. If I have like an idea of what it is, maybe if it's like an opening ending, I could like add that to my eventual list. But yeah, I'll see. Do you plan on playing Elden Ring? I don't even know what that is, but I've heard about it. Can you let me know what it is? I might have to look up a trailer or something for it. I don't really play like video games too often, just because like all I do is just make videos and make content and edit and stuff like that. But it would be fun to play a game and be like invested as fuck into it. Let me know if it's good and if it's worth it. How did I get into anime? Ooh, that's a good one. From what I remember, just as a kid, like it was played on like Cartoon Network or some sort of thing on the TV. And I think the first one I ever saw was Dragon Ball. And I just remember seeing clips of stuff or just like snippets in my brain of things that happened when I was a kid. So I think the first one I ever saw was Dragon Ball. Then it moved over to Naruto. And then I didn't really watch it past then too much. Like I always loved like cartoons and stuff like that. And then in high school, I restarted to get back into anime. And then I think I binged Naruto like so many times, or I caught up on it. I remember when we went on like vacation once, and instead of, you know, enjoying the vacation or whatever, I just watched Naruto. Like a lot of Naruto. I think I downloaded like 200 episodes or something on my phone. Just like that's all I did was just watch Naruto. Yeah, that's all I can remember about it. Just Dragon Ball, I think, was the first one. When am I going to watch the Fate series? That's a very good question. Whenever the Patreon decides on it. I really do want to get into Fate. You guys know Don. He's been telling me that Fate is amazing and it looks goated and it's a super good anime. And what I think he just finished Fate Zero or something like that. So I really want to watch it, but it just depends what Patreon votes on next. Could be Fate, could be a different series, but I will 100% get to Fate eventually. What is your guilty pleasure? Napping. Having naps. Like for some reason, you know, whenever the sun's out and there's just like some spot with the sun, bro, my body is just like, Shit, man. We gotta have a nap. It's like a good place. That's about it, really. Apart from that, just food. Food is love. Food is life. And there's just not enough food places around me. So I would love to be somewhere where there's just great food. Oh, it's IDK. Yo, what's up, man? Do you like breathing and eating water? Yeah, it's pretty good. Just a hobby sometimes. You ever hunted a fox before? No. I've never seen a fox even in general, or hunted anything. But no, didn't expect that, but yo, I appreciate it, dude. What is the saddest death in anime? Are you really gonna make me relive this? Oh, you bastard. Oh, come on, man. My feelings. It's like a tie between Caesar from JoJo's and, I can't remember her name, the girl from Your Lie in April. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head that just like, they were just brutal. Your Lie in April especially, that just hurts so much, man. It's not fun. How old am I and how tall am I? I am 22, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, okay, I'm 22. And then I think I'm 5'10" or 5'11". I don't really know how centimeters convert to the other one, but I'm around there. It's like average height. Favorite villain in JoJo's has to be Kidda. Dio is great, don't get me wrong, but you don't see him enough. And Kidda is just evil and just, the whole murder mystery of that part just, it makes me so invested. I love Kidda. He's a great character. Maybe Diavolo. We'll see how the rest of Golden Wind plays out. I've still got about 8 episodes left or something. Maybe the time you're watching this, I might have the full season on Patreon. We'll see. I'm planning to watch it sometime today. Can you swim? Barely. I can stay afloat sometimes. And do you have any pets? Yeah. Got one cat named Milo. Oh boy. I think that's most of the questions, if not all the questions. I've been recording for an hour and a half, so I don't know how long this video is actually going to be. Probably way too long, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for 20,000 motherfucking subscribers. You guys are crazy. But yeah, I'm taking the leap to go part-time, so hopefully it works out. If you want to support me and want to get content early, link to Patreon's down below. If we somehow hit 400, we will go full-time in this bitch. We might not even need 400. That's just sort of the baseline to, I think, to be relatively on par with my job. I think a little bit less. So see, might be 400, might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. Yeah, links to that down below. Boys, thank you so much. And yeah, make sure to go follow Twitch, all socials. A lot more content to come. Finishing off Golden Wind. We got One Piece. Continuing doing those series daily. And then I'll add back in new series next month. I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to slow down on the One Piece content, because I know at this rate we're doing like 80 episodes a month, which is, it's quite hard to keep up with. I probably could do it easily, but I don't want to burn through just doing One Piece, and that's what the channel is built off, because that would just be the same thing as JoJo's. But if anything, I just go down to like 3 or 4 uploads, which is still a lot in a week. Alright boys, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.